This week kind of got out of hand. It was supposed to be a Costco week, but you guys ended up with another $200 Walmart haul. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and today I'm sharing with you my weekly grocery haul and meal plan. I was really hoping to get out to Costco this week, but our life just got super crazy. My dishwasher completely broke down, like to the point where there was no more usage at all. I didn't have hot water at my sink. We were just struggling with a million things going on here and a ton of things coming up in the next week, and so I just never got a chance to get out to Costco. So instead, I just relied on my trusty Walmart grocery pickup. I truthfully just can't ask for anything better. Their service is free and I get to drive there and pick it up, and my only unavailable was bananas. Otherwise, it was a pretty smooth trip at right under $200, but a bunch of stuff was things that Jake requested, but I'll share that with you once we get down to the counter. Let's just talk giveaway really quick. Every single week here, I do my best to host a grocery giveaway. Usually it's a mystery item that my husband chose, just like last week. So last week, Daryl's mystery item was those little mini hard taco shells. He just loved them the last time we got them. He said they were perfect, like just a couple of them was enough instead of having like a whole bunch of tacos, especially if we do like the rice and all the toppings on the side. So he really enjoyed them. So that was his mystery item. So Brittany Kosteka, I hope I'm saying that right. I'll pop your comment up here on the screen. You are last week's winner. So go ahead, check the description box, send me an email and let me know where you would like your gift card to, and I'll go ahead and send it out to you. Otherwise, you guys, I asked Daryl for a mystery item this week and he said, honestly, babe, I got nothing. Like I said, we've been mentally taxed. It has been a really crazy week. So here's what I want you to do. In honor of Memorial Day, just leave me in the comments your favorite war hero. Who's your favorite soldier? Who has left an impression in your heart that served for our country? Leave me their name or their story or their significance or who they are to you. I love to read that kind of stuff, especially during this time of year. All of my grandparents, well, my grandfathers were in the service. Paul was in the service. So I have my father-in-law in the service. So I just have a very special place in my heart for those who have served. So just to leave that in the description box below, and hopefully next week it'll be your comment that I choose to win. Otherwise, all right, you guys, let's go down to the counter and I will share with you what we got for just under $200 at Walmart's grocery pickup. All right, you guys, here is a quick overview of $198 and some change, and then those extra things that I'll share with you at the very, very end. So we will jump in right here first to our produce section. So I did stock us up pretty good on some produce because the kids will be home at the tail end of the week, and when they're home, they just pour through produce. And then I'm also going to do some themed lunches for them this week, especially since it's the very, very last week of school. I thought it would be fun, since we're starting the week off with Memorial Day, to do red, white, and blue themed lunches for the week. So that's what I am going to do. So I needed some extra produce for that. So I got some strawberries, got some raspberries, got blueberries, got our Constellation tomatoes. We haven't had these in a couple of weeks, so I'm excited to see those. Mason's going to be really happy to see the pears. You guys, I think you've noticed he's kind of transitioning away from the apples a little bit. He still enjoys them and he eats an apple every day, but he asks for a pear every single day if I don't have one in the house. So I did go ahead and just grab him a bag of Bartlett pears. I grabbed a seedless watermelon. I got a Taylor Farms BLT salad for Jake. He actually provided me with a grocery list for him to pick up a few things that he needed for himself for the week. You guys, he's so cute. He's been making himself a meal plan and budgeting everything so he has lunches and stuff, and this is the things he asked me to pick up for him. So I did grab him one of those BLT salads. 2 cucumbers is for him and 1 is for us. Got some broccoli. I need that for like munching and vegetable platters and snacking and maybe some meals, but I think I have some frozen broccoli, so I think this will just be for snacking. I needed some green onions. That was actually a substitution. I usually get the organic bag of green onions. This is all they had, but that'll work for us. Got a package of the 3 different stalks of romaine hearts. I did get a Smirnoff red, white, and berry. It's the limited edition. It only comes out during the patriotic holidays, Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July. And you can see 2 is already missing because we threw them in the freezer to get them good and cold so we can start off our Memorial Day weekend right. So we have that. And then I did grab just a 3-pack, 3 different colors of the Gatorade. It's the 6 orange, 6 red, and 6 green. They're all 12-ounce bottles. I think we still have a bunch, but we're coming into the summer where my kids are just going to be pouring through extras. So grabbed some of that. Here's some things that Jake asked for. He asked for 2 meals, which I usually pick him up 2 meals anyways, but he made sure to include that in his meal plan. So I got him one of the Nashville hot chicken recipe. He's really been enjoying this. He says the Nashville flavor is perfect. So I picked him up that, and then I got him the Hungry Man double chicken. I feel like that's really good as far as keeping him full. There's 43 grams of protein in here. So when he's on an 8-hour shift at work, something like this is really good for him. So I grabbed that. Got 1 thing of organic chicken broth, so we can use that for recipes. Got a thing of the Great Value heavy whipping cream. We use that for recipes and coffee. A thing of the Some Pulp orange juice. Got a 2% gallon of milk, and then just 1 creamer. I got a bunch last week, but they don't often have Paul's favorite flavor, which is the white chocolate raspberry. So I grabbed him that. Got 3 of the O-Snap pickles. Jake asked for 2 of them, and I threw 1 in the cart for Maya, so she'll be happy to have that this week. Jake also asked for the 5-pack of Hot Pockets. He likes the meatballs and mozzarella, and that's something really easy for him if he works later in the day, for him to just kind of heat up and eat before he goes to work. And something else that he's really been enjoying, I think I kind of got him addicted to these during our like Chinese takeout nights, but he really likes the chicken egg rolls. The Taipei ones are his favorite, and there's 8 in here, so he separates them and he gets 2 separate lunches out of them with like a salad. He'll have that salad and then like 4 of these, and he's super full. So went ahead and grabbed him that. Got the kids some string cheese. They enjoy that, as well as some sliced sharp cheddar cheese. Need that for some recipes. Just something fun for the kids since they're going to be home. Got them the Dunkaroos yogurt. I don't get it too often, but just as a little special treat. Got some scalloped potatoes, 2 boxes of it. I actually asked for the Great Value kind, but they didn't have it, so they gave me the Betty Crocker. Just a switch for a side dish. We're gonna do chicken club sandwiches this week, so I picked up some nice soft Kaiser Rolls. I like the ciabatta kind. I love all the little nooks and crannies, and I have the everything ones from Trader Joe's, but Daryl's not a fan. He feels like they get too crunchy, so I knew like a nice soft Kaiser roll he would enjoy. So I grabbed that. Got a thing of buttermilk waffles. Now I make my own waffles, but I'm making my very last breakfast recipe. Actually, no, I still need to make my granola. So this is my second to last breakfast recipe, and this is a crock pot recipe where you actually use frozen waffles to start. I guess you could use your own, but it's a lot easier to just use boxed waffles. And believe it or not, this is the smallest Great Value box that you can get. Was a 24-pack, and this was only $2.83. So as expensive as groceries are, I'm pretty impressed with how much you get for that price. I mean, if you guys see, this is $200 worth of groceries, and I don't feel like there's a whole lot on the table. It's only 1 thing of meat, so groceries we just know are super expensive, but I thought this was a great deal. Something else that I'm making in the crock pot, I'm making a pecan pie for you guys to see in the cookbook, and I need some dark corn syrup, so I grabbed that. Got some pretzel crisps, the everything flavor. Maya really enjoys them, especially with some dip, and being that she'll be home, I knew she would enjoy that. And then I got a few chippy things. So I just got 1 original bag of potato chips. Daryl and Paul are both off for Memorial Day, and I can't remember the last time that we were all off on a holiday together. So I figured we could just put out some chips and dip and just kind of chill for the first time in a really long time. So I went ahead and grabbed that, and then I saw these. You guys have never seen these before. They're the Great Value Puffcorn. So it's basically like Great Values version of Pirate's Booty, which I've never seen before. So I grabbed that, and then Jake asked for 2 snacks. He asked for Skinny Pop popcorn, and he asked for the double stuffed Oreos, but that was one of the unavailables, as well as organic bananas. Neither one of those were available to me, but I did get him the big bag of Skinny Pop because I know how much Jake enjoys his popcorn. Something for the red, white, and blue lunches. Got patriotic red, white, and blue yogurt dipped pretzel twists, so I know the kids will like that. Picked up some pizza rolls for a quick lunch when they're home. And then I bought those potato sticks while I was at the Dollar Tree with Vanessa. I got the sour cream and onion ones, and I got barbecue flavored. And I usually pulverize them and use them as a crust for pork chops or chicken. And we've already used the sour cream and onion ones. I don't remember if we did it on chicken or pork, but I know that we really enjoyed it. But we used that a while ago, and I still have the barbecue. So I saw this. I'm gonna throw it on the meal plan for next week. So I already have some things building, which is good, especially after the party this coming up weekend. We're gonna have tons of leftovers. And so that'll be super helpful to have leftovers and then already have a bunch of meals planned going into next week. So I grabbed the boneless pork chops to go ahead and cover with those barbecue potato sticks. And then again, a few more red, white, and blue things. So these are red, white, and blue star marshmallows. I thought that would be perfect. Whatever I don't use, like for lunches this week, I'll put in my food saver and I'll go ahead and suck them up, and then I'll save them, and then I'll use them during the week of 4th of July to give the kids more treats. This way we don't use this whole bag for one holiday, and we still get to stretch all the goodies for a different time. I got some of the chopped pecans. I need that for that pecan pie, and then I also need the pie crust for the pecan pie. And then here's some of the things that I told you guys that they gave away half of my groceries and had to go back in and shop for more, and they ended up giving me extras. So this is 2 weeks in a row that I got extras from my Walmart, and I am not complaining about it one bit. So one of the things I asked for was the angel food cake. This is pretty cheap. It's packaged, it's baked fresh at Walmart, and it's only $2, but I always make the red, white, and blue patriotic cake for my grandmother. But with all the other stuff that we have going on, I just didn't want to make a big giant sheet cake. So I got one of those, and I just thought I could cut this up in slices, put the Cool Whip and the little red, white, and blue, you know, flag stuff on this, and I wouldn't be making a giant cake. And then they ended up giving me 2 of them. So I'm gonna freeze one, and I appreciate the extra one. And then Maya, her birthday is after school already ends. And so I always feel bad for my kids because they never get to celebrate their birthdays. Jake is July 21st, so he never got a chance to celebrate his birthday either in school. So for Jake growing up, I always made sure to talk to the teachers and ask if one of the last weeks of school they could celebrate Jake's birthday so he could still kind of do that with his friends there. Mason's the only one being born in September that has a birthday while he's in school. So I did the same thing for Maya. I contacted her teacher, and she said she was all about it because she's a summer birthday also and totally appreciates not being able to celebrate with friends. So I chose these cupcakes. They do prefer you to buy store-bought cupcakes, and she's gonna bring these in on Tuesday morning. I'm filming this late on Sunday night, so I figured if I put these in the fridge, they say they're good until the 3rd, which she's bringing them in on the 1st, so I think we're good. But it said colors may vary, so I really didn't know what I was going to get, but I only ordered 2 of them, and this is some of the things that they shopped extra. So these ones are the 12 count white and chocolate icing, and they're mixed cupcakes. So some are chocolate, some are vanilla, and then there's mixed vanilla and chocolate icing. So I got 2 of those, and then I got 2 of the blue icing and white icing, but they're all chocolate cupcakes. Maya said she really likes these. She thinks they're prettier, and these are untouched. You can tell that these got all messed up. I even tried to kind of like use the plastic and get them to flip back because some of them got flipped over. Maybe that's why they gave me extra, because they knew these ones got ruined. I don't know, but both of them kind of have a few that are stuck together. So I don't really know what Maya wants to do, but I can't really open them and play around with them. So she'll have to decide if she wants to bring in the chocolate and vanilla or just the chocolate, but that'll be up to her. But otherwise, you guys, that was it. Pretty simple few extra things just to do some fun stuff for the kids at the end and a cocktail. Otherwise, this was a pretty simple run-in-the-mill week and no meats, and yet here we are still at that super amazingly high price of groceries. Look how pretty that is. Paul works close to Trader Joe's and he knew my flowers were empty, and I had this pretty little thing that I made. Actually, my husband was helping me set the table before and he moved this. So that's not the way it's supposed to look. It's supposed to look like that. Super pretty, right, you guys? Nice and patriotic for Memorial Day. All right, let's go ahead and get into this week's meal plan. So go down to the comments and leave a raise your hand emoji. You know, the little emojis that look like you're raising your hand. Put that one down in the comments if you can. If you've been with me long enough that you've seen me in a grocery haul, share you something I forgot to pull out in my freezer because it's hot and it's the summertime and we were sitting for a long time in the car waiting for them to reshop our groceries. So we were concerned about our red, white, and blue sorbet, and so we went ahead and threw it in the freezer, and then I forgot to pull it out and share it with you guys. But I thought this would be fun for the kids. We have plenty of ice cream, but it is just sorbet, and I thought that would be cool for them for actual Memorial Day. And then there are our drinks that we put in there that we are waiting to get cold. But all right, now let's get into the meal plan. All right, you guys, so a lot going on this week. Super fun week. So this meal plan is for the week of May the 30th through Sunday, June the 5th. So yesterday for breakfast, it was Memorial Day. So we just did the red, white, and blue cereal. The kids had to have that. They made it a point to say that they had to have that. And then I did a red, white, and blue themed lunch. I did I'm doing red, white, and blue themed lunches all week long. And so they just did that with pizza rolls. And then last night for dinner, I did hot dogs, steak, I did corn on the cob, and we did tortellini salad. It was a really nice, like 4th of July, geez, that's what it felt like. Very summery, perfect barbecue. It was really yummy. This morning for breakfast, the kids had muffins that I made over the weekend. I just made some banana chocolate chip muffins with some bananas that were overripe, and so the kids had that. They had leftover hot dogs for lunch, and then for dinner we did, we are doing chicken club sandwiches with tater tots. Tomorrow for breakfast, the kids are going to have pancakes in the morning. I'm going to do a PB&J. It's their very last peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the week, for the school year this year. And then we're going to do chicken cordon bleu with those scalloped potatoes. On Thursday, we're just going to do a fruit and yogurt for breakfast. The kids are going to have breakfast for lunch. It'll be their last breakfast for lunch for the year. And then we're going to do leftovers for dinner. I want to clean out the fridge and everything before the party weekend. If we have frozen things, like we froze some leftover shepherd's pie from last week. We found some baked ziti pieces in the freezer. So we have a bunch of things that we can just defrost and eat quickly. Friday, the kids are going to have a play date in the morning. I don't know what I was thinking. I started writing things all over. So that's the kickoff to the kids' summer vacation. That's their first official day of summer vacation because, like I said, they have a half day on Thursday. So that's their first official day. V and I are going to have the kids just have some bagels for breakfast and run around a little bit before it gets too hot. And her and I are going to watch the season finale of Grey's Anatomy. So I'm excited about that. And then when we come home, we'll just have nuggets. And then for dinner, we're going to do pizza. Again, keeping my kitchen clean and plain and simple because we're going into a busy weekend. So on Saturday morning, I want to do the waffle crock pot casserole. It's one of the last breakfast things I have to make for the cookbook. And then Maya also has dress rehearsal for her ballet class. So she has dress rehearsal for 2 separate days. So she'll have one again next week. But for her Saturday class, she has it this day in the morning. So I'm going to get up super early, have this waffle crock pot casserole ready so that they have something to eat. And then I'll have to get her all snazzed up with makeup and hair and dressed in her costume so that they can take pictures and do dress rehearsal. Then we'll probably come home, and I was debating about going out for like a late lunch, early dinner, because that's the night of Jacob's graduation. His graduation's at 7, and I imagine it's probably going to be about 2 hours. So it's kind of hard to go out to dinner at 9, but then Jake has to be there at 5 So how do we go out to eat? So I was thinking maybe we go out at like 3 o'clock. Go eat something. Everybody will be, you know, as full as they can be. And then I'll just bring snacks for my kids to pick on in the evening. I don't know. I'm debating how I'm going to figure that out. But Jake is graduating on Saturday night. And then on Sunday, we're going to do his party. So I'm not yet still sure how I'm structuring all of this, but I am working through it. And so for breakfast, we'll just have whatever is left over just to kind of, again, clean out the fridge, because then we'll do party food and stuff in preparation for lunch and for dinner. And then as far as Jake's party, you guys will see that in the video, but he wants to do tacos and then like chicken parm. So I'll probably do chicken parm, garlic bread, and salad, and then all of the taco things, ground beef, pulled chicken, and then soft tacos, hard tacos, nacho chips, salsa, guac, you know, the whole deal. So it should be more than enough food for everybody to be happy and pick and enjoy. Plus we'll do desserts and all of that. So I'm super excited about what this weekend has to offer. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for another grocery haul and meal plan. Make sure to place your comments down below. I love you guys so, so much. Give this video a huge thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.